This is totally irrational, you know. Always happy to help a friend out. Thanks. Hooray, Frank! Hey, he just disappeared. Eek! Al? There's no way the Chancellor can get us here. But where are we? So you don't know if the Chancellor can get you here. Because you don't know where you are. The Chancellor might be able to get you here. The civilization here seems pretty advanced. It almost looks like we're in another world. But we're not. We're in the exact same spot, just in a different time. In the future, they've upgraded from using chests to doors. The train dome. The apocalypse. I mean, it's not. I don't know if it's that bad. I mean, there's snow. That's Christmassy. It's not so apocalyptic if it's Christmas time. Doors, the true enemy of progress. I mean, in a very literal sense, yes. That's ash, not snow. So you're saying it's not Christmas time, and I'm holding out futile hope for Santa showing up here to bring me the Masamune. Because that's what I asked for this year. And Frank's been a good boy. The court said so. Got any cash? This stuff real? Never seen money like this before. Oh well, there's some good stuff. I like how he'll still take it. Happily accept it. Well, only two of you get new helmets. Cindy will not get a new helmet because hat hair, yes. I just keep saving up money. Someday it'll come in handy. Maybe. Once we reinvent capitalism. There should be some food at Eris Dome to the northeast. If you can get through Site 16 alive. Specters that haunt that place can't be harmed with weapons like guns or blades. How about crossbows? We also have a crossbow. Hey, Lilith! Thank you for checking out a book! Ooh, copy of Oryx's Culinary Chronicles.
What do you call a rude cow? Beef jerky.
Really? We're going with that joke? Out of all these? I know you have better ones. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going, Lilith? Kingdom, Chancellor, has the hunger driven you mad? This isn't Enerton. You'll get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it won't do a thing for your hunger. Look, an inn we don't have to pay for. But you're still just as hungry as before. I wasn't aware that we were hungry. I mean, we just got here. I mean, granted, we weren't exactly served great food in prison, but I mean, I'm sure Nerdy and Cindy are eating fine. Finally wrapped up your day and now to doodle? Ooh. How have you been? How have I been? I've been good. I spent the weekend hanging up portraits and pictures and all sorts of different stuff around the house. So now we don't have bare walls wherever you look. Our house finally feels like people live in it. Decorate for you? I would probably be pretty good at it. I routinely get remarks from my wife. It's one of the reasons I didn't wait for a lot of her input. I just started hanging things up. It's because she always like sits there and goes, "You always do such a good job decorating in your WoW house or your Final Fantasy XIV house or heck in The Sims." What the? No lightning. Your game will be here after we finish tactics. Please ask my wife to borrow you just for decorating purposes. She can keep. I will ask. Can't invite snow and then say no to lightning? Yes, I can. It's called I am in charge of an entire city, or snow is in charge of an entire city, and no one has seen lightning in years. I'm trying to remember the name of the town that lightning or snow runs in Lightning Returns. Yuzon or something? Something like that? I swear it starts with a Y. Hey, Frank leveled up. Oh, and you stole a potion. Oh, my least favorite accessory in any RPG. The thing that makes you go berserk. Combo. I don't want to do Aura World, I want to do Fire World. Oh, man. I got volcanoed all over. It's actually quite good in this game. I suppose I've never actually really tried in this game. I just generally do not care much for items that make me lose control of the character. Because my first experience with that was like Final Fantasy VI when I was younger. And ever since then, it just always left a bad taste in my mouth because either the Colosseum or, you know, Umaro, and you've got to deal with whatever comes. I mean, heck, when we played Final Fantasy VI again on this channel, we ended up in a situation where we almost got royally screwed out of the fact that we couldn't control anything in a fight with a boss. I don't know what those things are doing when they jump on their head like that. Because you'd think they'd be like, oh, brain sucking. But their mouths are visible. Like, they're in the mouths are in the front. So what are they jumping on their heads and doing? The reason why it's good is because it gives you barrier and shield. At least that's something. Means you take like a third of the damage. Well, I won't sell it then. I didn't know that. That is good to know. Thank you for that. No, no, don't steal. No steal. No swiping. Crazy crack rat, no swiping. I already had the silver sword. Boost attack and defense, but cannot control the wearer. Well... who's got the worst defense right now that we don't really... I mean, I don't really use her that much for much or anything. Let's try it out on her. Let's experiment. Let's see how it goes. It's really good for a future character? I'm gonna guess you either mean Robo or Ayla. Oh no, Cindy got a sunburn! Oh, it's not a blind playthrough. No, 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 no. I've been playing this game since 1995. I know this game in and out pretty well. Ayla? Okay. That is a lot of volcano snails. Can we walk around, you guys? I can. Nice. And then we're going to come back and fight anyway, but I just wanted to see if I could. Well, that ain't bad. We'll keep it spoiler-free for the noobs who haven't played. That's fair. I tend to keep it somewhat spoiler-free. When it comes to the characters, for the most part, I mean... most of the characters are on, like, the box art. I don't worry about. The one character that you can miss and not recruit, that one I keep my mouth shut about. Guessing I know of the Bronze Fist. Oh, yeah. Alright, what am I keep doing? Flamethrower. What are you guys doing? always loved this thing. It's like a giant rutabaga. At least that's what I always thought. An alien rutabaga. He steals so much health. I mean, at this point, everything takes so much health. It's like one of those things, like, we're also playing Secret of Mana every other Sunday. So, like, I was talking about the fact that in Secret of Mana, when you're starting the game, poison is lethal. One poison can kill a party member if you don't cure it fast enough. Whereas later in the game, it's a mild annoyance, like so many mosquitoes. Actually, mosquitoes are worse because they give you malaria. Well, these guys are supposed to be ghosts? They said specters, but I always thought they were just goo balls. They look more gooey than ghosty. Way to go, nerdy! And they come out of like pipes and sewers and stuff, which isn't necessarily ghosty behavior. Yeah, you can't do anything. Box. Wait. Oh. Guess who's back? You want to tell me a fun fact, but it's a bit of a spoiler? Well, how much of a spoiler? Because if it's something that happens, like, pre-getting the ship, that's not too bad. Wait a minute. Site 16. Site 32. Are these all in binary? Is there a Site 64 somewhere? It's about the spoilerish character? Well, I mean, to be fair, we know who he is. We just don't know. I suppose if I say, go ahead. I'm interested what the fun fact is. Because while I have played this game a lot, I don't know a lot of trivia about it, interestingly enough. I know a little bit of trivia about it, like its development and stuff. So I'm always interested in learning a new fun fact. You there! Where have you come from? Where did you go? Are you related to that fiend, Cotton-Eye Joe? We just came from the other side of the ruins, to the west. What did you say? We just came from the ruins to the west. We've got people who crossed the ruins. What? Are you serious? So there are people strong enough to fight the mutants. The guys who sing his praises will actually sing the name you give him, but they sing his... actually sing the name you give him, but they sing his known name because normally you can't get him with a randomizer. You learned that? Oh. It's interesting. It's kind of cool that they kind of did stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of the fact that for a while there's a bunch of stuff post Disc 1 Final Fantasy VII that actually includes like dialogue and things for Aerith that never got used because they didn't know necessarily that she was gonna, you know, in Disc 1. Is it really a spoiler at this point? Does anyone not know that she dies? Like we've had the original and the remake now. It's one of the most famous deaths in video games. I don't feel I'm spoiling too much by saying that. But yeah, they didn't know that Aerith was going to be the one who, you know, kicked the bucket on this one. So there's still a lot of remnants of things that she would have been around for in the second one. So I always find it really interesting when there's little like tidbits of that left in where it's just kind of like, well, we put this here because we don't know. Pardon me, I didn't even tell you my name. I'm Doan, a descendant of the former director of this information center, in the days when it still was one. However, even though we're no longer an information center, we still have free donuts. They're stale. I mean, they're closer to rocks, but we still offer them. Man, I haven't been to a visitor center. Like, when you cross a state line, there's usually like a visitor center or something like that. They used to have free donuts when you went in those places. I don't know if they do that anymore. I don't know when they stopped doing that. If they stopped doing that. I haven't been in one in ages. That used to be a thing. I remember that because my family used to drive from Colorado all the way to Indiana and back like every year. This dome substructure holds a supercomputer and a food storage facility. But the robot guards are still active and will not let us through. Ironic, is it not? We starve right atop our own stores of food. Back in the day when we didn't know what a supercomputer was, we just thought it sounded good. You got something to sell? You have money? You sure this stuff is money? Well, whatever. Guess what? I have enough to get you a helmet now. Aren't you lucky? Yeah, probably should get at least some panaceas. You gotta feed me waters and shelters. There, now I've ruined your hair. I keep saving up money. Someday it'll come in handy. It will not! That's what the guy who lived across the ruins said. Oh, he made it, by the way. Huh. Silly save file. You still have all the right names. Easiest way to tell which save file is from this stream versus my old one. Because apparently I played this before. Or at least on this copy. You plan to go below? Like, of course. We want food. We've made many attempts ourselves, but they're always met with failure. Well, if there's no way of knowing what'll happen unless we try, right? It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful then and come back alive. No. We're gonna perish violently. This console controls the door lock. We need a password to get through. Right, but can we just guess? XYABA? Maybe? What the? Initiating combat sequence. Frank? What is that? Chili! Let's smash this thing! Counter, oh, triple counter, delta attack. Okay. So we're dealing with the Magus sisters in robot form. Cindy, you're gonna get us killed. Correction, Cindy got us killed. Thanks, Cindy! God damn it. Frickin' blondes. Oh, I forgot to take the thing off her again! Stupid... Ah... Well, at least she's attacking the other dots. Or what? Are we golfing? Yeah, you should probably heal yourself. Oh! You just revive your stupid dudes. Well, I mean, you can't delta attack when already one's dead. Amplifier? So what? It like... So I'm assuming amplifier is they send something through the robot. Being defeated is a special move? Wait, I'm confused. Yuck. Something reeks. Everything is completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. Frank, look! He's not breathing. He must have died down here. There's something in his hand. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Could it even grow in a place like this? No! What do you think? No! Does he have anything else on him? A note is written on a soiled scrap of paper. That rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of the dome. Catch it! There! That must be it! Shh! It might run away. Run after it and press A to catch it. That was a lot easier than I remember it being.
I'll give up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Oh, well, then B and activate the switch within the sound, Squeak.
We'll just go. I can't go that way, apparently. How are you supposed to know what does and doesn't actually go to another screen? Like, literally, everything here just seems to. Y-A-B. What the hell did the rat tell us? Hey! Despite being actually told what the actual combination was no more than 30 seconds ago, I completely forgot. Luckily, I am very good at guessing. Also helps that there's only 4 buttons. Robot War! Robot killed his own rat buddy. I remember thinking when I was younger that the rat design in this game was really cute. I don't know why. I should probably actually, heal people. They took a whacking, and at low levels, oof, you can go from fine to not fine real quick. You can't mind control her. She's angry. Frank, we've got a problem here. Cindy's gone berserk. I want to speak to your manager! So I imagine it going in my head. These things always thought they looked like something from Gundam. Okay, so there's some goo guys down there. Go up this way, however. There's another vacuum bot. My god, she has the power of walking over dead, empty space. Guess you found the timeline where Char died and Xeon completely won. Man, that sets a very different tone for Chrono Cross, doesn't it? Chrono Cross, the other option, then? Cindy learned Allure, which means I guess Cindy has her own perfume line, I guess. I don't know. She would, though. Okay, so that's where the door is. I feel like there's something in the other way. I know there's a sealed door over there. Is there a chest or something? No, and I'm betting that button is just to activate a platform so I can get to the sealed door. Guess cross is GQUUUUUX. Is that good? This must be a supercomputer. Good, it's still operational. Yeah, we have enough power to handle the supercomputer, just, not refrigeration. If we run a search on temporal distortions, we might be able to find our gate. Got it. East of here. Not there. Not New York City. Not the factory. There. The Protodome. Leave it to Nerdy. Who would have thought this machine could tell us something like that? Say, what does this button do? There are no more terrifying words for an IT person to hear than say, what does this button do? 1999 AD, visual record of the day of Lavos. I'm gonna tell my kids this is what Y2K looked like. That's right, kids. Back in the year 1999, we were all afraid that the world was going to end, but the music was on. What was that? It was Lavos. Is that what destroyed the world? And, like, this is really our future? I mean, technically it's the future of your planet, but you will all be long dead before any of this happens. Like, really, really, really. No, it can't be. I don't want to believe it. I want to speak to the planet's manager. This can't be the way the world ends. It's supposed to be with a whimper. Not like a porcupine. You see, this is all a metaphor for Sega taking over the game industry in place of Nintendo. Because it's a big hedgehog destroying the peaceful, lovely world. I have no idea. Frank? Hey, that's right, we could change it. We could change history. Just like Frank did when he saved me. We have to. Right, Nerdy? Right, Frank? Everyone just kind of stands there just going, alright. Yeah, I guess so. Unfortunately, we've got gates that'll move us through, let us move through time. What do you say, Frank? No! I want to go home and go back to bed and hang out with my cat. Dot, Frank. Come on, dummy. Show Cindy what you're made of. Alright, it's set. Frank, Nerdy, let's do this. So if you say no, Lucca wingmans her way into convincing Crono as a means to impress Marle. God, why don't we see that plot point in movies more often? It's like, are you ready to risk your life to save the world? No, I don't want to die. But there's a hot chick that'll be impressed if you do. Alright. Wait, isn't that the plot of Armageddon? Now that I'm thinking about it? I mean, that movie had not come out for like another 3 years after this game. But now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, isn't that whole Ben Affleck's whole plot in Armageddon? First thing first, let's get back to our own time period and see if we can find any information about Lavos. Next up, the Protodome. Alright, there's bad guys in here. I forgot. Well, you can really just shortcut your way all the way back, huh? Can't do that here, though. Actually, no, I can't. Look at that. Skipped all of it. You're back! And what did you discover? Like, we discovered that this is our future. Okay. The food? Ah. Who cares? Where's the food? This guy knows what I'm talking about. This was the only thing that was left. A seed? You don't know how long that Enertron will hold out. That seed might be your only hope. Anyway, just stay alive. Don't give up, and we won't either. You're a strange bunch. You're different from us somehow. You mean because we haven't lost hope? Wow. Wow, Cindy. Wow. Just like laying it out there on him, aren't you? Just damn cutthroat. That's cold. It's cold, Cindy. Oh. There's a word I haven't heard in some time. It does have a comforting ring to it, though. I don't know what kind of seed this is, but I'll do my best to grow it. What's that? This may be the thing we needed. You're off to Protodome, then? You'll need to pass through Site 32. Take this with you. You just had a jet bike key this entire time? It's the key to a jet bike parked at Site 32 ruins. I used to ride it when I was young. Hopefully it still works. Yeah, like, hopefully you guys still had food. They've got even more powerful robots in that dome. They've overrun the place. Take care. Don't give up. Hop? Am I saying it right? Hoppy? Yeah, that's close enough. Like how you can move him around. Free in, yes. We'll always take the free in. Stop looking at me! BP depressed people? Obtain the mid potion. That's a bike? I love the false combat. Hold it right there. Oh. Bro. Thank you for the introduction, boys. Bro. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. I'm the leader of this pack. Now listen up, the ruined highway up ahead is the only road you got. You want to reach the other side? Then you're gonna have to race in a race against me, that is. I'll let you use that jetpack, cause that's the kind of guy I am. Don't sweat it. You don't dare chicken out, babe. So, you shiny axles know how to ride? I could probably figure it out, but... Right, let me tell you how it's done. The gas is on auto, so there's only one speed. Fast. To steer, just press up and down directions. Tap the B button for a turbo boost. I'll give you 3 of them. The B icon show you how many you have left, because you push B to make it go fast, so the B icons are there. Hey, Docent! Thanks for checking out a book! Enjoy your copy of Loveless! Heads up though! After you use that one, you can't use another until the gauge above the icons refills. You can check your position from the finish line to the screen. Now show me what you got, babe. It doesn't make a lot of sense to... You just... Loveless. I guess your library has plays in it too? They're books, technically. So yes. Literature corrected from around the multiverse. We also have the collected works of Geoffrey Shakespeare. He's less popular in most dimensions. But in one, he had a ton of movies with him. You know, big stars. You beat me! I just don't get it! You come and challenge me again anytime. We'll ride like the wind, babe. No. Factory. New York City. Robots! Darn! Wait, there's more of you? That seems unfair. Aw, you moved slightly. It doesn't seem fair that they can move after you've selected, like, your attack. So you end up not hitting them as much. Or as many of them. Huh? No, I don't really need to rest in the Enertron. I'm taking like 10 damage. I guess you. What's this thing? Cindy, if you're going to ask that about everything you've never seen before, we're going to be here all day. It's in bad shape, but it looks like a humanoid robot. Incredible! I think I can fix it. What? Like, what if... Fix it? What if it attacks us? Like, what are the others? I'll make sure it won't. Robots don't attack of their own free will, you know. They only do it because humans make them that way. Nerdy. You really feel for them, don't you? Oh, you're such a sweetheart, Nerdy. It makes me sad I spilt pig's blood all over you that one time. Oh well, we're besties now, right? I better get to work. The door won't budge. At least she knows what a door is. Alright, that should do it. I'm gonna give it some juice. Sorry, I love Robo's theme. I've actually got a version of it from OC Remix that someone actually wrote lyrics to the to this song, and it's brilliant. Good morning. Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress. I'm a Cindy. With an I. This is Frank. With a K. And that's Nerdy. With an E. The one who fixed you. Understood. Madam Nerdy restored my circuits. Just Nerdy will do. That manner of address could potentially cause offense. I am incapable of offensive speech. Biatch. I'm not even gonna question that. What? Well, some of us don't like it when people are so formal all the time. Isn't that right, Cindy? Carry me, robot. Understood, Nerdy. Alright, so what's your name? Name? Perhaps you are referring to my serial number. My serial number is R66Y. R66Y? Cool. Cool? What are you talking about? That won't do at all. Come on, Frank. We need to give him a better name. I don't know. What do you think, chat? What would be a better name for Robo? I mean, normally I would just call him R66Y, but... you only have 5 characters. I mean, I suppose we could call him Robbie with an I. R2D1? I like it. Can you actually do slashes? Yeah, you can. Okay, so you can do R66Y. Have any other suggestions? I think we'll go with R2D1 then. That way he's a Star War. Is R2-D1 correct? Yes. That's way better. That's way better than R66Y, right? R2-D1. Yes, R2-D1. That's perfect. It rolls off the tongue. It's so easy to say. I love it. Your new name is R2-D1, okay? What? That makes absolutely no sense. Confirm, robot! My name is R2-D1. Data storage complete. Hey, R2-D1? There's something I was hoping you could... What happened here? This dome contained many humans and others like me. Oh dear, this is kind of hard to say, but I think something awful happened while you were out. I don't think anyone else has left. I see. No, you're not I see. You're R2-D1. Confirm, robot. I am R2-D1. What about yourselves? We came through a gate, a time warp from the year 1000. We learned there was a gate here when we went to the Eris Dome. And then we found you, and then we came looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chamber is sealed shut. So it looks like we're out of luck. I guess we're just gonna die here. Sucks. Well, fuck. I thought you said you couldn't do impolite speech. That was before I realized we were fucking doomed. Oh wow, you've got a mouth on you. No, I do not. I have a speaker. The dome's power has been shut off completely. The factory to the north contains an emergency power generator for this dome. I can bypass security to activate it. Shall we go there? You did that for us? You repaired me. Now it is my turn to be of assistance. Alright, now show us the way. Confirm command, robot. You know, you don't have to actually do what she says, right? I made sure you didn't have to. Yes, but it is easier to do what she says than to do what I want to do to her. Okay, fair enough. Goodbye. However, the generator will produce power only for a short time. Someone must remain here to open the door as soon as the power is restored to the dome. Cindy or I can stay. Cindy. Okay, be careful, Frank. Oh wow, stamina +2. Better accuracy, better strength. I'll give him stamina. Just right now. Come on, R2-D1. We're going to the robot factory. Override security system. Oh. So if I remember, those things, these little slime thingies, the big thing with them is the fact that they have, like, near maximum physical defense, and super high magic defense, too. But they only have, like, 4 hit points. Which I actually tried to replicate once in a D&D campaign. I created a bunch of enemies that their whole deal was they were super hard to hit. Like, you needed... Oh. You needed something like a natural 18 or something to hit them. But once you hit them, they just died. There was no way for them. They didn't have not enough HP or anything to do pretty much anything. What the? I don't know where I'm going. I don't remember this dungeon very well. I know roughly like what we're doing here and like what happens plot-wise, but the actual intricacies of like where everything is and where I'm supposed to go, no clue. We're going to do the usual thing that we do on this channel, which is we're just going to bumble our way through it and see what happens. I mean, this sure seems like we're doing a good job. There's 3 of them, there's 3 of them, well, there's 2 of them now. I can count. I can at least count to 4. Supersonic spin, dual attack! Yes! We target all the enemies! I'll say that should wipe some of them off, considering how much damage we do to them. I don't even want to know what the next room's gonna have. It's gonna have like 50 of them just lying in there. Or we're going to get off the Doom buggy and get off to the exit of the ride and see if there's a photo of us that we can buy. Bugs. Darn brainwashing bugs. Gave us a panacea, though. I'll take that. Oh, there's the mid potion. What does this do? Does this call Mega Man? Train control codes. Pattern 00 AB. Pattern 01 YY. Okay. Someone remember this, because, you know, I probably won't. Is that one even taking a turn? The other one had like 3 turns. Oh wow, this one's just, yeah, it's builds up its turns really quick. That or it has reactions? I don't know. I honestly do not know how the actual like AI for these combats works. Like, I understand, like, the scripting of, say, Final Fantasy bosses sometimes. Conditionals, things like that. Makes total sense to me. This game, much less so. That's pattern 00. Now, does that thing have to fight all the robots in there? That's pattern 11 or 01. Yay, I remembered. I'm impressed with myself. I remembered 4 buttons. Oh, nope. Thank you. Now we can go down here. That actually connects us all the way back. We made a nice little shortcut back to the original entrance. Ooh, the Thunder Blade. That's going to come in handy in a place full of robots. Ultra high security lock system code ZABXABY. Zabby. XABY. So it's essentially start with the X and go counterclockwise. Coding ABYX. Oh. No, we never went over there. I don't know if we even can. Whatever. Okay, the robot does more damage to the robot than the Thunder Blade, so that seems unfair. You know, robot-on-robot violence is at an all-time high in this dungeon. No. I guess I can't do anything until I beat you guys, huh? And that one apparently has decided to go up on the roof. I don't know what's going on there. Like that scene in The Stuff, when the stuff is like crawling on the ceiling. Or is that The Blob? They're all goopy movies, horror movies about goop being goopy and eating people. That's fine. Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad or traumatic will happen in this room. Also, slimy things, go away! More slimy things. This is the slime dungeon, ain't it? Or the slime floor. Oh yeah, the freaking laser beams totally. You can use the titanium vest. You can. I think you already have one. Hammer arm. That's what you needed. All systems down. Defense lasers deactivated. Slimes. Disco blade. And it does nothing. So why didn't the supersonic disco wave do any damage, I wonder? I mean, it did. I think it did damage to the green one. It's empty. What the heck? They don't refill after I finish fighting something? It's terrible. Go down? Where does this go? Oh. Do you think by giving her the plasma gun and then taking it back with us, it's gonna ruin something in the time stream? Zabby, door lock, operational. Please enter passcode. X, Y, Z, Z, Y. That was, something wrong? Are we happy? Emergency. Security system has gone haywire. We must escape immediately. Well, why did that happen? Hurry, before it is too late. You can... Okay, there you go. Emergency alert status. Elevators disabled. Well, shucks. It's a good thing there's that ladder. For no reason whatsoever, I'm just gonna heal up really quick. No reason. Wait, these are my friends? R64Y, R67Y, R69Y. It is good to see you again. What are you doing? You are no longer an R series. An R6 series. You're an R2D1. That makes you our enemy. You are defective. You are not one of us. Pardon? I am malfunctioning? Affirmative. You know, just a passing observation, but I really do feel that you can draw a through line in terms of idea from this conversation and this plot point with Robo all the way through to the creation and story of Vivi in Final Fantasy IX. It feels like there's a direct through line, like this was the prototype that eventually became Vivi. Because there's a lot of similar shades to this. A defect. I am a defect. You have forgotten our assigned task. All intruders must be eliminated. That was the reason for my creation? You disgrace our series. You must be destroyed. No, stop! Please. Stop. Please. All these years, and this is still quite the heart-wrenching scene. Just for me. I joke a lot in these playthroughs, things like that, but really, there are a lot of moments in these games that have a level of emotional impact with me. This is definitely one of them. R2-D1! Now we shall eliminate the intruders. No. I think the intruders will eliminate you! It's very nice that these guys actually do kind of just stay and put. I was hoping that that would take out the front line. Whoa, whoa, hey, no. Look, you can punch me and beat me up all you want, but using me as a volleyball, that's drawing a line. And Robo gets none of that XP. I don't know if he would want the XP from killing his friends, though. R2-D1! I see him. He got stuck. They really thrashed him. Not sure even I can fix this. Let's get him back to the Proto-Dome for now. Oh, slowly dragging him through. Can't you fix me? Don't try and talk. You are trying to change the world. I don't know how far we'll get, but that's the plan. Anyway, R2-D1, what do you want to do after I finish preparing you? What do I want to do? Yeah, I mean, you were stuck here all this time. You must have a lot of things you want to do, right? No one has ever asked me that before, nerdy. Good morning. R2-D1! Thank goodness, you're alright. Nerdy, you're incredible. Well, let's hope I never have to do that again. Nerdy, I have arrived at an answer to your question. I want to go with you. Really? You mean it? There is nothing left for me here. I want to help you. Together, we might be able to give life on this planet a chance. Then let's go. The gate's right through there. Turns out, no, there's no gate. They're just trapped there. Like, I just realized no one, since they got back, confirmed the gate was through there. Here we go. Dang it, Frank, you broke it again. Where are we? There's shiny things. And an old man in a bowler hat. More drifters. Does that mean there have been drifters recently coming through here? Who else is traveling through time? Drifters? Where are we? Oh, it's not a question of where, my friends. So much as a when. This is the end of time. Travelers lost in time's flow turn up here, much like driftwood on a beach. May I ask when you are from? We're from the year 1000 AD. I come from the year 2300 AD. When four or more entities of varying origins enter a temporal rift together, the torsion exerted on time's flow pushes them to the point of least resistance. Yeah. See, four more entities of varying origins. Does that mean you can have as, like, 4, 5, 6, 20 people all from 1000 AD in the time gate together and it'll be fine? But if one of those people is from, say, 600 AD, then it breaks. There have been a number of folks turning up here unintended recently like yourselves. Ooh! I want to know! I fear someone is having a powerful effect on the fabric of time. Which means it would be safest if one of us stayed here. Here? Alone? It is a bleak place, is it not? But not to worry. For all its desolation, it is well connected. There are roads here, to any time you could wish to visit. Should you so desire, you can also call upon your friends at any time. But you can never travel in groups of more than 3. Well, what if they're not from the same origin? Or they all are from the same origin? One of us must remain. Who'll it be, Frank? Trying to think who I should bring. Like, honestly, Cindy is the weakest party member right now. But he does have more plot relevance than Robo right now. Or R2D1. I will be happy to assist you again whenever you have the need. Oh, that is the way of things. Should you desire to switch party members, you may do so via the main menu whenever you wish. Sir? 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 What's the main menu? Oh, God, I'm going to hate you, aren't I? Most people do. I, for one, hate her. We just kind of bring her along because she's like got a thing for Frank. So, how do we get back to our own time? You saw the pillars of light when you arrived, yes? Each connects to this place to a different era. Once you've been through a gate, you can use it to return here whenever you wish. Step back onto the light and press A once more. You will return to the gate. But beware of a gate connected to that bucket. Yes! Not the bucket! Hey! Hey! It is firmly sealed. You shouldn't need to be in such a rush. Before you go, have a look at that door behind me. I just tried! What? It's fuzzy. What are you looking at? Me? I'm Specchio, the master of war. I watch all kinds of battles from here. How do I look to you? Strong? I see. How I look depends on how strong you are. If you're strong, I look strong. You're weak, I look weak. Oh, you've got it in you, don't you? Ah, you must be why the old guy let you through. See, a long time ago, before you were born, there was a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. But the people abused their powers and ended up destroying the place. After that, there wasn't anyone left who could use magic. Well, except in fiends, of course. Well, you have it. That inner strength, I mean. Magic needs power of heart, and that's where it flows from. There are 4 types of magic. Water, fire, light, and shadow. Not everyone's got the same type. You, with the punk hairdo, you got light. The gal with the ponytail has the power of water. And the girl with the goofy glasses, fire, I guess. By the way, it's not just magic everything that's made up of those 4 elements. Well, everything's made up of those 4 elements. Alright, starting from the door, circle clockwise across the room 3 times, and I say, I want to use magic, over and over again in your head. Don't lose track now. 3 times! I want you churning yourself into butter. I want magic! 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 Well done! Ipso facto minimo magico! Frank learned to use magic. He knows that there's a coin behind your ear. Cindy learned how to use magic. She knows how to empty a bank account in less than 6 minutes. Nerdy learned to use magic, but she never will because she doesn't find it scientifically reasonable to do so. So, all you fortified with magic, wanna try it out? Alright. Oh, you just wiped her out of the map. Hehehe, I win. You make any new friends? You bring them to see me, you hear? I like you guys. Hey! Well, it seems I was right. People who lived long ago all enjoyed such powers, you know? Yes. Long ago. Well, I know you must be eager to finish this thing you seem so intent on doing, so why not first pay a visit back to your own era? Haste makes waste, as they say. You'll find it even truer here. Come and see me whenever you have the need. Think of me as your guide on Time's road. Wait, Bandit's bow is better than the silver bow. No, don't want to go to the Protodome. That's our own time. Where does this one go to? The Mystic Mountains in 65 million BC. Just, you know, why not? What's up?
You folks just came out of my wardrobe, didn't you? What are you doing in there? Who do you think you are, coming and going from someone else's wardrobe at all hours of the nights and days? Ugh, humans.
I like the fact that it's just kind of like, oh no, that's just a human thing. Humans are the ones who just show up randomly inside of your furniture.
Wait a minute. Medina is a village of fiends, founded by our ancestors when they lost the war against humankind 400 years ago. Most of our townsfolk still have a grudge against humans, so be careful. There's an old human who lives near a cave near the mountains to the west. He may be able to help you out. Oh, thanks.
Well, why are you being so nice? I thought fiends were not supposed to get along with humans.
It's been 400 years since we man warred against the fiend. It's no use living in the past.
Of course, many other fiends seem to agree with that. Not many other fiends. Frank? What's with the creepy chanting? It's a cult! What do you want? Oh, great fiend lord. 400 years have passed since Magus commanded the fiends. He waged war against the humans, but if Lavos can be reawakened, there'll be no more humans. It was the Fiend Lord Magus who gave life to the almighty Lavos to aid us. And once Lavos awakens from his long slumber, the human race is doomed. The almighty Fiend Lord delivered Lavos unto us with his great magic. I've already seen his. Okay, I think I've seen them all. I get it. The Fiend Lord revived or created Lavos. Also, market. Going to the market crashed the game. I don't know why. Maybe the power of Lavos destroyed. Oh, I gotta do the creepy chanting again. Blue da ba dee da ba doo. I want to make sure I see all these because I don't know if it's important or not. What's up? No stinking human's gonna talk to me. I just did. I got nothing to sell to humans. Get out of here, lead. Humans think they got a right to everything. Teach them a lesson, boss. Oh. Why can't I do damage to him? I can do damage to him, it's just not any sort of elemental damage. Now will you sell me stuff? They beat you, boss? Monsters. Alright, I'll sell. Oh! I'm guessing that these aren't the normal prices. Maybe? You think we'll charge a human the going rate? I thought so. Possible. And the music just changed. Swords. And a radio. Typewriter. And some books. You can interact with. And a bucket. Can I interact with that bucket? I'm not allowed to use that bucket. Just like the other bucket. So you've come to see me. By all means, have a look at my collection. Could I interest you in a weapon? I'll give you a special price. Yeah. Well, weapons are not meant for me taking lives. They're meant to be saving them. Oh. Oh, if you're wanting to return to truce, there's a shortcut through the mountain cave to the mountains to the north. The Heckran Cave. You mean this cave? Heckran? Death to the enemies of fiend kind. So what do we think these guys are supposed to be? Like, in terms of, like, monster types? Because I always thought they were, like, supposed to be, like, pigmen? But now that I'm looking at them a little bit closer, like, they don't have, like, pig features, really. They're more so, like, dragon kind of faces underneath those. No. No! I don't want to fight a... Whenever there's a pot of some kind, I always know it's gonna be like a bad time. So, like, the ogre soldier dude, dragonid, I don't know, dudes, not a problem. A bunch of squids, however, are kicking our butts. I like how she giggles when she misses. Did you catch that? Cindy has a little giggle animation when she misses the attack. Watch. He laughs. What is this now? The Beetle Boys! I should have known. So when they said his power is light, they mean lightning. More Beetle Boys. Oh, a lot of Beetle Boys. So I see why the game now is just kind of nudging us to not bring Robo with us, because Robo, I don't believe, has any sort of magic type. Just is. Because he's not human, he's not anything, he's a robot. What the? Purple roly-polies. And it seems like everything on this freaking place seems to be either magic resistant or magic... like... vulnerable. That's the word. That's the opposite of resistant. Vulnerable. Apparently, if you combine fire and ice, it's an explosion, is what I'm getting from this. It was good to know. Because I was thinking of, like, cooking a Slurpee. so now I'm in the water? Oh, so I was going the right way. For some reason it's not being like inching it like very slightly too far. Death to the amnesia fiend kind. My God, it's the Jeff. I'll take revenge to that, sure. I'm not a Jeff. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. What do you want to be? What is your? I am a Ted. I don't regret calling you a Jeff. Water, too? That's way too much water. Too much water. I am sorry. The bill's gonna be way too high this month. This is all your fault, Hecarim. Oh, she's gone. She also might be gone. The 2 water 2s in a row was a bit unnecessary, I will say. Nope, that's it. We're done. Luckily, we saved. Oh. I hear a cat in here with me, but I don't see one. Oh, hello. Did you come to cheer me up when I died from the boss battle? I do not have much in the way of, So Aura gives us a small amount of... I need 125 TP to learn Cure proper. We're gonna try this again here. See what we can do in terms of like really ripping into this guy. We're gonna Aura Whirl while she fires. It's keeping us at a pretty good level. This time we'll just go back to doing the antipode bomb and then lightning. Probably follow this up with a... Oh, no, not a water too. Oh! Oh, he just saw... Oh, he does a thing where he defends. You're not supposed to attack him. He retaliates with... Oh, I see. That's why we were getting water too. When he's in that pose, we don't attack. Well, that doesn't seem fair. At least we figured out the whole counterattack thing. That's gonna make the fight much different. Oh, there we go. We did it that time. All because I learned. This is the important lesson here, chat. And everybody watching at home. Remember, reading saves lives.
If only Lord Magus had destroyed the human race 400 years ago when he first brought forth Lavos, the world would belong to us fiends now. Grog!
Well, you're dead now, so pshaw. So Magus created Lavos in the Middle Ages. And in the future, Lavos destroys the planet. So if we go to the Middle Ages and stop Magus, we can change history? If we use the gate at the fairgrounds... I want to go to the fairgrounds. Like, we're back at 1000 AD, but are we... Like, how much time has passed? Has time passed? Like, are they still looking for us in the woods? Are we still running around at the fairground?
Frank, you really saved my neck. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for you. Was I ever in a tight spot? I'd gone from a buying trip thinking I'd show my dad I didn't need him anymore. That was all well and good, and then some shoulders showed up at the inn. I was staying to arrest a gang of thieves, and they mistook me for one of the criminals. They wouldn't listen to a word I said. They were going to execute me just like that. Ugh, I owe you one. Me and your dad, thank you ever so much.
Frank's just sitting there just going like, I have no idea who any of you people are.
But don't tell me my dad I gave you these.
10 mid-ethers. Dad! You're not shirking off, are you? No, of course not. No, of course not.
Well, alright then. Frank, I appreciate what you did. I'll be in the back drinking.
Now, Frank, down to business. Please, won't you buy something? Okay, so medium. There was once a great cathedral in the western woods. I wonder what became of it. I burned it down. Kitty! Good kitty. Frank!
Oh, Frankie,
You had me so worried.
they said you were executed? Don't worry your mother like that.
So, everything is always offset by how much time has passed while we were gone. So if we were gone at, like, to 2300 AD for like 2 months, and we came back to 1000 AD, 2 months had also passed in 1000 AD. So there's like a relative time and a fixed time. Like, so, yeah. So our timeline stays consistent regardless of whether time it is. So if 2 months pass for Crono, or Frank, in this case, then no matter what time you go to, no matter what period of history, that same amount of time has passed. You're not always going back to the same point in 1000 AD. Oh! Gotta get out of the time period in the kingdom where they think I'm a known criminal. Let's go back to the time period where they thought I was a hero. What?
Come and see me whenever you have the need. Think of me as your guide on Time's Road.
Yeah, I'm curious. How'd I end up back here? We only had 3 people with us this time.
That gate leads to 1999 AD, the day of Lavos. If you wish to see the world destroyed before your very eyes, then by all means go. But know yet you yourselves may share the same fate.
Well, that's terrible. I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, what are the chances? I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point we could take Lavos. It just seems like at this point, easy sauce, right? We got a new sword. We got the Crimson Blade. What? No way. Now on Lavos the porcupine. Oh my god, is that? That's... Yeah, Lavos, we know. That's why we came here. Lavos? Frank, what do we do? We fight. We're gonna end this right now. We're gonna save the world. You're right. But Dylan and the others too. Ours was a short youth. Lavos enters attack mode. So he's being flipped and tapped. So wait, does the damage in this fight actually scale? So right now it's doing like 17, like next to nothing damage to us. Lavos changes attack modes. Oh good, it defaulted to that one. We're doing pretty good. Having a solid time fighting the... big bad boss. Kind of curious what's going to happen when he starts getting into bosses that we haven't faced yet. I honestly thought this was just going to be a one-shot, one-kill type of situation. I guess they felt like you needed a sporting chance if you're dumb enough that you actually wanted to do this. Well, I'm assuming Hecarim? Yeah. Is he gonna have a don't attack me mode? Oh yeah, no, go ahead, try attack, see what it gets you. We'll just use the same strategy, I guess. Alright, we're back to the try and attack. Disengage. Unleash hell. His head just detached. Antipode. I do like his design, in terms of like Lavos. You know, I'm just looking at it now, and it's like I like the fact that it's kind of like got like lava crackles in it. Well, Frank, you just screwed it up. Frank have a mid-ether? Sure she's dead. Pretty sure he's dead. Pretty sure she's dead. No! Nope, nope. What the heck? What do you mean I can't beat the final boss at the beginning of the game? Truce! Direct impact on truce! Calm yourself. Give me a full status update. Screwed, 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 screwed. Screwed, screwed. Fine. Fucked! Hor, Chorus, Medina, they've all been destroyed. Director, we have incoming. Evacuate to the shelter dome. Director, sir, you must come with us.
There's no time. Get moving.
Why is he staying? It's not like there's something that still needs to be done or anything. Yes, sir.
This is for you, Maria.
Lavos. Why did he stay?
In the end, the future refused to change!
'Cause France. Huh. Well, you know, maybe you can't change the future. Maybe that's just the way it is. I guess we'll just have to settle with that. That was Chrono Trigger, everybody. It's a game about learning that you can't change things. We'll be back with more.